Yo, what's up, everybody? So today's review is Justice League. So it's set a few months after Batman v Superman. Superman is dead, so now crime is on the rise again. And Batman has like a little more faith. He's kind of like he's toned it down from when the last movie. He was sitting there killing everybody. Breaking people's arms and shit. So he's a little more toned down this time. And meanwhile, our villain is Steppenwolf. Of course, he's a villain. He wants to, take over the world and shit. So what he's doing is he's trying to locate these three boxes. They're basically boxes with power. So he has to go to this place, that place, and this place. And that was up to Batman and Wonder Woman to gather up a team to stop him. I thought it was going to be a dud. I mean, let's be real. Batman versus Superman sucked ass. Suicide Squad sucked ass. And Wonder Woman was a surprise. I thought that was a great movie. So still, even though Wonder Woman was good, I had my doubts about this, and it exceeded my expectations. But this movie did have problems, of course. The villain Steppenwolf, he's like every other villain we've seen. I'm gonna take over the world. Oh, you people are beneath me. It's like this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? He's big. He's intimidating. He's whooping ass. But it's like I don't care. You're nobody to root for. You know what I'm saying? It's like I already know your fate. You're gonna end up dying. You're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? So he's nothing special. It's a weak villain. But with superhero movies, that we've been getting lately, it's like that's the majority of the flaws in all superhero movies. The villain is weak as hell. So this is no exception. I've heard that this movie is supposed to be a lot longer. Right now it's 2 hours, but I heard like about between 30 and 45 minutes were cut. And you can actually kind of tell that. Because, I mean, it felt like the Justice League assembled within the first 10 minutes of the movie. It's like everything just felt rushed. It's like, we have this big moment right here. And it's like, yeah, it didn't do it for me. Probably because, the movie is just starting and already that's happening. It's like none of this feels earned. Everything is just rushed. When they come together for a big moment, I don't have like the goosebumps that I did when the Avengers finally assembled for that big battle in New York. I didn't get that here. I was just like, okay, cool. Let's see what's gonna happen. I feel that surprisingly, like I said, Batman vs Superman sucked. It was damn near 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, this movie could have been like an hour shorter. But here, I felt like they could have done with that extra 20 minutes. It could have been more helpful with the plot. I feel I would have liked it a lot more because everything wouldn't have seemed rushed. I think a lot of the big moments would have seemed more earned. But I enjoyed the cast a lot. Ezra Miller as the Flash, he was definitely the comic relief. Because it's not like the entire movie he's sitting there making jokes. It's just that's the way he is. Like when Bruce is explaining to him about the team, automatically he says yes because he needs friends. So in his head, he's sitting there thinking like, oh my God, I get to hang out with Batman. Oh my God, I get to hang out with Wonder Woman. Oh, look, there's your bat signal in the sky. It's like he is so happy that he has people to be around with, especially people that's like him. He's like a kid at Christmas. Like, he gets excited when he sees the Batmobile, Bruce Wayne's mansion. He gets to see everybody else that's just like him. You know what I'm saying? He's excited as shit, and it's funny as hell. I swear, all Aquaman needs is a surfboard, and it'll fit his character perfectly. He just seemed more like a bro. Like, I forgot where I read this, but somebody called him Aqua Bro. And, yeah, that should definitely be his name. It's not like he was throwing a bunch of, like, weak ass one-liners, but I mean, just the way he was, you know what I'm saying? The way he dressed. I mean, it's Jason Momoa, and for some reason, I see him like that in damn near everything I see him in. It's just like the stuff he says and does just give me that, that bro vibe. But he had a lot of cool moments in his movie, and at least it didn't seem like he was holding his breath underwater like in Batman v Superman. Cyborg is cool, but when we see him, he's just now getting like the metal body. So everything is brand new to him. So he even says it like, every day I'm learning something new about myself. So it's like we're learning like out of nowhere he learns that he can scan this or he can sit there and blast this. So everything is new. That's why we don't really get anything from him. Of course he's gonna look like mad and shit because he is mad. He doesn't like what he's become. So we're learning more about him as he's learning more about himself. So, of the team, it's kind of like he's the weakest one only because of that situation. And this is definitely a no-brainer. Superman is in the movie, yes. It's not a spoiler. You see the credits, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill. You know what I'm saying? I find it funny that none of the promotional, like the trailers or posters, have Superman or anything in it. But then, you hear about Henry Cavill, like, oh yeah, so you had to shoot Superman with your mustache and everything. So how'd you have to do this and do that in order to get the money? It's like, Yeah, you're not showing us that he's alive in the movie, but he's at all of the, you know what I'm saying, the press and everything. He's talking about his role in the movie. It's like if he's if y'all basically just saying he's gonna be in the movie, just show it in the trailer. Don't sit there and, you know, act like he's really dead. That's what pissed me off. But the way they CGI'd his mustache though, I couldn't stop looking at it because I mean his face just looked weird. It's like, man, your face really looks CGI all just because of that mustache. Like, why couldn't we get a facial hair as Superman? You know what I'm saying? The nigga don't need to shave. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, now, give us a facial hair Superman. I'm cool with that. And I mean, the way he was brought back, you know, it was cool. But again, like I said, it felt rushed. I still feel like maybe another 20 minutes. I would have liked how we got to see him again a little better. That being said, Justice League is an enjoyable movie. Of course, it has its flaws. SteppenWolf is a weak villain, and I felt that we could have done with like the extra 20 minutes that they cut off or whatever. Because since it's only 2 hours, it feels a little rushed. But the action was cool. I like the lighter tone. You know what I'm saying? It's still a little dark, but also we get, you know, a nice amount of humor to it. Not Marvel that gets quips every 5 seconds. And the cast did a perfect job. Of course, the standout is Ezra Miller as the Flash. I mean, he was great. So Justice League, if you've seen it, comment down below and let me know what you think. And who is your favorite Justice League member? I mean, it could be of this movie or just period, you know, comics and all that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.